Hi grade ones. We are going to do whiteboards and then play a sight word game. Whiteboard words are all going to be Percy the pig words. Do you remember what sound Percy makes? Oi. And do you remember what letters together say oi? If you know them, say them out loud. O-I and O-Y are Percy the pig sounds. I don't know if you have been keeping track of any oi words you found. Aria found some and she sent me a picture of hers. So if you have a list at home, you should send me a picture too if you have found any oi words. Today, all of our whiteboard words are going to say oi. So I'll show you. If the word was oil, it would be on 2 lines, and our oi is going to be one sound altogether. Oi, ol. Now, like many of the words that we've been learning, Y, does it like to be in the middle of a word or at the end? You said end. I know it because you remember. Y likes to go at the end. So when you hear oi at the end, like if the word is boy, you are mostly going to have your OY at the end. Okay? If you hear oi in the middle, it's most times OI. And if you hear it at the beginning, most times OI. So your best guess, if you hear oi at the beginning, is your OI. And if you hear oi at the end, it's going to be OY. That's just how it goes most times because our Y likes to hang out on the end of words. That's just what Y likes to do. So all 4 of your words today are going to be oi words. So when you make your window, you only need 2 lines in each square. So we've been used to doing 4 lately. You just need 2 in each square. Okay? If you need to pause while you get your whiteboard ready, pause. But I'm going to go ahead with your words. And your first word is oil. Okay? So remember what I said about OI and OY. Oil. There is oil in the pantry. Oil. Maybe you remember it from when I just showed you. Oil. O-I together and then L. Your next word is toy. I like to play with the toy. Think about your ending. Toy. T first and then O-Y. Toy. Your next word is joy. Like joy to the world. Joy. I want to see that J going the right way. Make sure it has a little fishing hook. Joy. Notice, I'm so bad at pointing. Your J has a little bit above and then fishes below. Same with your Y's, should be fishing below. Actually, Miss McDonald's Y's are not that great. So when you make your Y, if you're doing it the right way, not even the Miss McDonald way, the right way, you have your line here, and then this one comes down, and our Y rests right on the bottom. You can see how Miss McDonald has a floating Y right there. That is a no-no. So, hopefully your Y's are better than mine. Your last word is boy. Okay? Boy. Make sure your B is going the right way. I made my Y good this time, grade ones. I hope you did too. Look at that Y. Woo! Hope you rocked it like I just did. Boy. Okay, we're going to play a sight word game now. So what you will need is either erase your whiteboard or get a new piece of paper, and you have to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you need to pause it, but I'm going to keep on going with instructions. So, this is a new game I just made up right now in my head. So, these are our sight words for the week. No, because, does, little, nice. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of those sight words. I'm going to put it in this bag. And then I'm going to give you clues to guess what word it is. Okay? And so the first word is in here. So whatever your guess is, you'd put number 1 here. So after my clues, if you think the word's little, you're going to write little at number 1. Then I'm going to put the next one in. And if you think that word is no, number 2, put no. Okay? So number 1, here are your clues for the number 1 word. This letter has an O in it. This word has an O in it. This sight word only has 2 letters in it. And this sight word means the opposite of yes. So at number 1, write the sight word that you think it is. Okay, I'm not going to show you yet until the end. Your number 2 word is going in the bag. So number 2, here are your clues. This is a magic E sight word, and this sight word has a Cinderella C. Those are your only 2 clues. Okay, so number 2, make your guess. It's a magic E word, and it is a Cinderella C. I think you can totally guess that one. Number 3 word, going in the bag. Here are your clues. This sight word ends with an E. It has 2 T's in it. And this word means small. So number 3, write your sight word guess. What word ends in an E, has 2 T's, and it means small? Write it at number 3. I'm moving on to number 4. Here's your bag. Here's your sight word. Oh, I need to look at it. Okay. Here are your clues. This sight word has an O in it. This sight word has an E in it. And the vowels together say Okay, so it has an O and E, and together they say so it's tricky. So number 4, make your guess. Now maybe if you've been following along, you already know what the last one is, but here we go. We put the last sight word, bag. Here we go. So this sight word also ends in E. Lots of our sight words end in E this week. There's a little sight word inside of this big word, and it has more vowels in it than consonants. Did you know that about this word? Tricky word to spell. So number 5, spell it out. So now I'm going to show you the answers. So your order should be the same as mine. So number 1, let's just show this right. Number 1, your word was no. Number 2, your word was nice. 3, little. 4, does. 5, because. I hope you had fun. I hope this game made sense. Made sense to me, but maybe that was, I don't know. It's just an idea I had. Hope it was fun. And make sure you practice those words for your spelling test on Friday, because they are tricky, especially does and because. So I would do a little bit of extra practice today. However you want to do it, just write it out extra, spell it in clay, spell it in Lego, spell it somehow. But just do a little extra sight word practice today. Okay? Hope you had fun. Great work. And I'll talk to you soon.